This is a small tale taken from that great epic, the Ramayana. I will not recount here all the adventures you're about to read in this book, for you will hear and see them yourselves soon enough. And I will not speak of Lord Rama's banishment to the forest for 14 years, nobly honoring the vows of his father Dasaratha, and how his wife Sita and his brother Lakshman accompanied him there. I will not tell you of how Ravana, the 10-headed demon, kidnapped Rama's wife, Sita, taking her away in an aerial chariot to his kingdom in Lanka, all unbeknownst to Ram and Lakshman. Nor how Sita, crying piteously for help and in an attempt to tell others of her plight, threw her jewelry off that aerial chariot, which was witnessed by the two monkeys, Hanuman and Sugriva. Nor will I describe how Ram and Lakshman, while searching for Sita, met Hanuman and Sugriva, and the two monkeys gave Rama Sita's jewels, which had been thrown by her from the chariot. Your heart will be broken when you hear Rama's lament how his wife had been taken, but your hope will be renewed when you hear Hanuman and Sugriva vow to help Ram find Sita and bring her back, and how a great monkey army built a bridge from India to Lanka out of stone so that Ram and Lakshman could cross the ocean to fight Ravana and rescue Sita. And remains of that bridge can still be seen today. I will not mention how, in the midst of the battle with Ravana, Lakshman was mortally wounded, and Hanuman flew from Lanka to the Himalaya to find the Sanjivani medicinal herbs that could save Lakshman's life. And although he found the Dronagiri mountain where they grew, Hanuman did not know which were the life-restoring plants, and so he picked up the whole mountaintop and carried it back to Lanka in his hands, and Lakshman lived. No, I must not talk of all this, for this is all in the story of that great epic. Instead, I want to tell you what happens when you really listen to a story, and especially the story of the Ramayana. For this is what happened to Ramdas, who this book is dedicated to. When he heard the story of Ram and Sita and Lakshman and Hanuman, he jumped into the ocean, and myself and many of my generation jumped in after him. This is about what happens when you really listen to the Ramayana, for even a fool will be compelled to enter into this ocean of wisdom and wonder. For this is a tale about God. This is a story about what is real. And this is a story about you and me. And it goes like this. A villager who had no sense of culture and no interest in it either, was married to a woman who was greatly cultured. She tried various ways to develop his taste for the higher things in life, but he just wasn't interested. One day, a great reciter of the Ramayana came to the village where they lived. Every evening he would sing, dramatize, and sometimes explain the verses of that great epic. The whole village went to this one-man performance as if it were a rare feast, and the woman, who was married to the uncultured dolt, tried to interest him in the performance. She nagged him, trying to force him to go and listen. And this time, he grumbled as usual, but he decided to humor her. So he went in the evening, and he sat at the back. It was an all-night performance, and he just couldn't keep awake. So he slept through the night. And early in the morning, when the reciter had had sung the closing verses for that day. Sweets were distributed according to custom, and someone put some in the mouth of the sleeping man. He woke up soon after and went home, and his wife was delighted that her husband had stayed through the night and asked him eagerly how he enjoyed the Ramayana. And he said, it was very sweet. And the wife was happy to hear about it. So encouraged by his response, the next day too, she insisted on his listening to the epic. So again, he went to where the reciter was performing, sat against the wall, and before long he fell fast asleep. The place was crowded, and a young boy sat on his shoulder and made himself comfortable, listening open-mouthed to the fascinating story. In the morning, when the night's portion of the story had come to an end, everyone got up, and so did the husband. The boy had left earlier, but the man, he felt aches and pains from the weight of the boy he had borne all night. And when he went home and his wife asked him eagerly how it was, he said, it got heavier and heavier by morning. And the wife said, well, that's the way the story is. She was so happy that her husband was at last beginning to feel the emotions and the greatness of the epic. On the third day, she prevailed upon him to go again, and he sat at the edge of the crowd and became so sleepy that he lay down on the floor and began to snore. Early in the morning, a dog came that way and pissed into his mouth just before he woke up to go home. When his wife asked him how it was, he moved his mouth this way and that. He made a face and he said, it was terrible. It was so salty. Now his wife knew something was wrong. She asked him exactly what was happening, and she didn't let up until he finally told her how he had been sleeping through the performance every night. So, on the fourth day, his wife went with him, sat him down in the very first row, and told him sternly that he should keep awake no matter what might happen. So he sat dutifully in the front row, and he began to listen. Very soon, he was caught up in the adventures and the characters of the great epic story. On that day, the reciter was enchanting the audience with a description of how Hanuman, the monkey, had to leap across the ocean to take Rama's ring to Sita. And as Hanuman was flying across the ocean, the ring slipped from his hand and fell into the sea. Hanuman didn't know what to do. He had to get the ring back quickly and take it to Sita, who was held captive in the demon's kingdom. Without the ring, Sita would not know that Rama yearned for her, that he was looking for her, and that he was soon coming for her. Without the ring, Sita might die in despair. So, while Hanuman was wringing his hands, the husband, who was listening with rapt attention in the first row, yelled out, "Hanuman, don't worry, I'll get it for you." And then he jumped up and dived into the sea. He found the ring on the ocean floor, brought it back, and gave it to Hanuman. Everyone was astonished. They thought this man was someone special, really blessed by Ram and Hanuman, and ever since he has been respected in the village as a wise elder, and he has also behaved like one too. And that's what happens when you really listen to a story, and especially to the Ramayana. Love, serve, and remember. A Hanuman story for Ram Das. Several years ago, I met Ram Das at a small gathering in Marin and told him this story. He said that he had never heard parts of it before, about the ring, and I promised to send it to him. Here is that ring with a few drops of water and much gratitude for the wonderful role he played in the life of the world this time around. I always remember his love and delight, and am so thankful for his sharing heart and mind. He was like the rishi at the bottom of the ocean, who helped me to love, serve, and remember. So now for that story about Hanuman. I bow to Hanuman, the son of the wind, that great devotee of Rama, destroyer of demons, whose body shines like a beacon, guiding the path of those who love God. You overflow with mercy and wisdom, and you have recognized what is greatest in all the worlds. When the war against Ravana was over, Lord Rama, Sita, and his closest devotees entered the great Pushpaka chariot to set out for Ayodhya. When that great chariot rose in the air and began to fly out over the ocean, Ram, wishing to show his favor to those who had helped him, gave to Hanuman a ring. When he gave Hanuman the ring, the monkey closely scrutinized it, turning it over and over, squeezing it in his strong hands and biting it with his sharp teeth. And then, as everyone watched these strange actions, they were surprised to see Hanuman toss the ring over the side of the flying chariot, where it promptly fell into the sea below. Vibhishana, the good brother of Ravana, scolded Hanuman and said, "Monkey, I thought you a great devotee of Ram, but this is something I do not understand. How can you so easily discard this gift of a ring given to you from the Lord?" Hanuman turned his brilliant gaze towards Vibhishana. "My dear friend, of what value is that ring? Did it have the name of Ram inscribed upon it? I looked very closely, and it was not there. Did it have the name of Ram inscribed within its hard exterior? I bit it, and it would not yield even to my teeth. I am a monkey. I want only what is real and of practical use. I decided it to be useless, and I've rid myself of it." Vibhishana was amazed at the reasoning of Hanuman and asked him the following question. "Oh, great, mighty monkey, I do not doubt your great devotion to Lord Ram. My mind still reels when I think of your great acts, and my heart swims in feelings of Bhakti-born bliss when I consider your feats of service to our Lord. But please, allow me this question, in which I beg of you to clarify my mind. If anything that does not have Ram inscribed upon it is useless to you, then why do you not walk into fire? Why do you not throw your body off this chariot into the vast ocean below?" Hanuman, appearing strong and beautiful, turned to Vibhishana, and looking him full in the face, placed both of his hands above his heart, and then smiling and uttering the name Ram, dug his nails into his chest and ripped it open. A brilliant splendor poured forth from Hanuman's open chest, and Vibhishana's hair stood on end as his eyes welled up with tears. There, within the body of Hanuman, Vibhishana saw Lord Ram and Sita, effulgent in their glory, and on every fiber of Hanuman's tissue was written the name Rama, 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 Rama. Vibhishana cried out, "Oh, wonderful monkey, you have given me such great happiness. I have seen the glory of a lover of God. You have clarified my mind and brought happiness to my body and emotions. I understand the truth on which a devotee lives and how to value what is given to one in life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hanuman! At this moment, Hanuman heard his name being called by Lord Ram, and immediately found himself looking at the feet of his joyful friend and Lord. Rama looked with great love upon his devotee, and a smile passed over his face. He spoke, "My dear friend and good monkey, you have again thrown my ring into the ocean. This time, I wish you to bring it back and give it to me. Please, do it now." The Pushpaka chariot was halted in the air, and Hanuman dove over the side of that wonderful vehicle and flew quickly, heading back to the point where the ring fell into the ocean. Then he plunged into the ocean below, where he swam down and down for a long time. After a while, he began to make out what seemed like a mountain range under the sea, and as he approached, he saw an ancient rishi sitting on the slope of one of the mountains, plunged in samadhi. As Hanuman approached, he made obeisance to the sage inwardly. The sage, still and unmoving, by thought alone communicated his greeting to Hanuman. "O son of Vayu, obeisance to you who are the intimate of Lord Ram." "How do you know who I am?" asked Hanuman. "O monkey, I know not only who you are, but what you seek. Although I sit here beneath the ocean, I am aware of much through the cities of attention and samyama. You come at the command of Lord Ram, seeking the ring which you threw out of the Pushpaka chariot." Yes, it is true," the delighted Hanuman said. "I have been commanded by Ram to retrieve it from where it fell and to return it to him. As you seem to know everything, can you tell me where it may have fallen?" "Look around you, Hanuman. The ways of karma become more obvious to those who are observant." And Hanuman gazed around him at the mountains that the rishi was sitting on, and at the valleys and peaks and small hills, and noticed something that caused every hair on his body to stand up in a thrill. Everywhere he looked, the mountains were made out of rings, just like the one he had thrown off the chariot. The rishi was sitting on a mountain made of rings. There seemed to be nothing but rings. Hanuman, in mindless awe, bowed again to the rishi in front of him and humbly asked, "O great rishi, my mind is stunned. How do I know which ring is the one that I threw off the Pushpaka chariot? How will I ever find the proper one to bring back to Ram?" And the rishi answered, "All these rings which you see before you, spread out like so many small pebbles on the banks of the Ganges, all these rings are those that you have thrown off the Pushpaka. In countless lives, in numberless incarnations, you have been the devotee of Lord Ram. In countless lives, in numberless incarnations, you have showed your heart to Vibhishana in the chariot. In countless lives, in numberless incarnations, you have been the son of Anjali and the friend of Sugriva. You have leaped the ocean and found Sita in the Ashoka grove on Lanka. You have brought the Himalayan mountain with its life-giving herbs to save Ram and Lakshman. In countless lives you have helped Ram defeat Ravana. You have come here before, looking for this ring. I have been sitting here since beyond the end of the universe. My delight has been the pastimes and play of the Lord. I have seen you many times before, O monkey. I remember all these things. You remember them not. Take any ring. They all belong to Ram, as does every thought and every feeling of the heart." The rishi fell silent, and Hanuman was again thrilled to see the great wonder of God. He felt the mountains swim in an ancient memory of bliss. He sought out the nearest ring in front of the feet of that rishi, and bowing before him, took it back to the surface of the ocean, where he burst into the sky and flew back to the Pushpaka chariot. There he placed the ring into the waiting hands of Lord Rama, and filled with great mantras of praise, delight, happiness, wonder, righteousness, wisdom, power, bliss, and peace. As Hanuman offered Ram the ring, some water fell onto Rama's foot from Hanuman's hair, and they looked into each other's eyes and smiled. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. To the glory of the Lord I bow down again and again. Bhagavanta Puna.
Kripa Sindhu Nararupa Hari Mahamoha Tamapunja Jasubachana Ravikara Nikara Mangalamurati Martanandan Sakala Mangala Mulanikandan Mangalamurati Martanandan Sakala Mangala Mulanikandan Shri Guru Charana Sarojaraja Vijamana Mukuru Sudari Parano Raghuvara Vimala Jasu Jodaya Kufalachari Buddhihina Tanujanike Sumirom Pavana Kumara Bala Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohi Harahu Kale Sabhikara Siyavara Ramachandra Padaje Sharanam Jaya Hanumana Jnana Guna Sagra Jaya Kapisha Tihun Loka Ujagra Ramaduta Atulita Baladama Anjani Putra Pavana Sutanama Mahavira Vikrama Bajarangi Umati Nivara Sumati Ke Sangi Kanchana Varana Viraja Subesa Kanana Kundala Kunchita Kesa Ata Bhadra or Dwaja Viraje Kande Muja Jane Usaje Shankara Suana Kesarina नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंग जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे काय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हर्षि और लाए रघुपति कीनी बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय बढ़ताई समबाई साहस बरन तुमरो जस गावें अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावें सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहांते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवं कीना राम मिलाय राजपद दीना तुमरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना युग सहस्र जो जन पढ़ भानु लियो ताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मिली मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगमानुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लाहे तुम्हारी शरणा तुम्हारा चक काहू को डरना आपन तेज समारो आपे तीनों लोक हंकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासे रोग हरे सब पीड़ा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीड़ा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम बचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपासुई राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों युग पर ताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता अस बर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चेतन डराई हनुमत से सर्व सुख कराई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीड़ा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बल बीड़ा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा कराहु गुरुदेव की नाई, जो सत बाढ़ पात कर कोई, छूत ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्ध साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजे नाथ हृदय महादेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरना, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसाहु सुरभूप सिया।